Tell us a little bit about what we have here and some of the differences.
So the first thing is the Instinct and the Intuition. This is our fully cushioned in terms of forefoot, so it has the same amount of forefoot cushion as pretty much any other shoe out there, but you don't have that big elevated heel. This allows for a much more natural, underneath your body type foot strike. It has a more of a foot-shaped toe box, allowing your toes to be able to spread out and balance and relax, and just a really lightweight, flexible shoe. And it's fantastic. It's been fantastic. This is the Intuition, and I have the Instinct, which is our men's version right here.
And if my understanding is right, you guys are also making a women. There's a lot more women's specificity in this shoe than maybe we might find in other traditional companies. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
That's correct. So women's feet tend to be a little more V-shaped. They also tend to have shorter toes and longer arches, a little bit higher instep along the top of the foot. Our shoe accounts for that, which is why we've named the shoes differently, and which is why women should have their own fit and feel, where unfortunately most shoe companies just shrink their men's models and call it a women's shoe. So ours are unique to that.
And also you guys are doing some really unique things in terms of the cushioning that you guys have in there. So it's not just a traditional EVA that we might find on some other things. Can you tell us a little bit about
Sure.
What makes that unique?
So when we use a EVA midsole, we then use an A-bound strobel. So the strobel is what's against the foot, and we use a material that's 10 times as durable as EVA, and that is what's against the foot. We don't also use it in pods. Okay, it is full length, no slits, no pods, nothing. So it's natural, it's flowing, and it's got a great fit and feel.
Very cool. So we have the women's Intuition, we have the men's Instinct.
Yep.
And it looks like we have a couple other versions. Can you tell us what the difference on those is?
Sure. So real quick, and this is coming out later in the summer, we have the Atom and the Eve. Now this is our real minimalist shoe. There's no cushion to the shoe itself. 3mm siped outsole, but it comes with 2 optional insoles. So all of a sudden, you can wear it without anything, or you can then add or subtract a few of the insoles. Really get that barefoot, that minimalist type fit and feel.
So it sounds like this is, you have a lot of options in terms of your ability to transition. You can get that almost next to barefoot feel.
Yep.
But if you're really new to it or you're getting used to it, you can still get a little bit of cushion in there, but that full flexibility in the shoe. Looks like the same wide toe box, and even in a minimal shoe, not all minimal shoes are created equal, where some still have a little bit of a raise. Still zero drop on this one.
Everything we ever make will be zero drop, and that's really what we stand by, is the zero drop, the foot-shaped toe box, and then the gender specific. So we have the Atom for men, the Eve for women.
And in the future we have these, looks like this is a Velcro version. We have this coming out in a lace-up version.
Mesh lace-up version coming out in the fall, so which we're really excited about as well, and we'll be announcing and having prototypes of those shortly. So.
And a trail version of the shoe.
Last but not least, we have the trail shoe. Yes, this will be coming out a little bit later in the summer. Completely zero drop as well. The fun thing, the unique aspect, is the A-bound material and the EVA. Between those layers is where we put the rock protection player. So it's full length, and now when you hit a rock, it'll actually go into the shoe and allow for a really natural, playful type feel. Very protective, very natural in its running form. So.
Kick off your walking shoes and run.